A hospital once inundated with COVID patients, now the stage for a different battle.
My company could ask me to jump off a building if I wanted to. It doesn't mean I have to do it.
I don't believe I should have to make the choice to put this in my body to continue to do a job that I've been doing successfully for 14 years.
Asking us to do things that could be contrary to our own health and could be detrimental to our health for the sake of making other people feel comfortable, I don't believe is right.
I survived it, actually getting the virus. It makes no sense to me to go and get a shot for something that I've already survived.
Jennifer, Kara, Sarah, and Kathy have all chosen not to get vaccinated and are all losing their jobs at Houston Methodist. They're concerned the vaccine didn't go through extensive clinical trials before being given to the public.
If I were to take this vaccine, then therefore I am a part of a clinical trial that I do not want to be a part of.
But there were trials. This is not the trial, as you just said. There were trials.
I don't trust the safety of this. I do not believe that it has been tested adequately by any means.
None of them agree with the guidance from all major health authorities in the U.S. that the vaccines are effective and safe.
Every public health organization, the CDC, the FDA, say that it is safe and effective. You don't believe those organizations?
No, I don't. I do not believe them at all.
Federal agencies and the vast majority of medical experts say adverse reactions to the vaccines are exceedingly rare and that staying unvaccinated is much more dangerous.
The science is also very clear about unvaccinated people. You remain at risk of mild or severe illness, of death, or of spreading the disease to others.
Yet these nurses all argue they've seen adverse effects.
People that I have worked with, people that I know, family members, close friends that have had serious side effects.
Jennifer claims she's treated hundreds of patients at Houston Methodist who had adverse reactions to the vaccine, a statement the CEO of the hospital completely disputes.
It's a shame when we see misinformation put out there. That's completely inaccurate. Of course, we all see side effects of the vaccines. We know that sore arms and small low-grade fever and a number of other things happen. But for her to imply that there has been something more than that is frankly downright offensive to the people who work at Houston Methodist.
Dr. Mark Boom says 99% of employees are now vaccinated after first offering bonuses and then making it a condition of employment. Kathy says she resigned shortly after Dr. Boom sent an email reacting to the lawsuit, reading in part, "It is unfortunate that the few remaining employees who refuse to get vaccinated and put our patients first are responding in this way."
I felt like that was just another knife to the back. We had been there every day to go to work in an environment that wasn't safe. First we were heroes, and now I feel like I'm the villain.
Well, I'm disappointed that she felt she felt that way. What I've heard repeatedly, time and time again, from the vast majority of employees is a big resounding thank you. A thank you for leading the way. A thank you for putting patient safety first.
Kate, you see this vaccine skepticism. It raises a question. Is this something that's specific to these nurses in this hospital, or is it more widespread?
So there's some evidence that it's happening at many hospitals, Savannah. USA Today did a survey of some of the largest hospital networks. Only about 4% of the hospitals in the country were surveyed, but they found that fully vaccinated rates ranged from 53 to 72%. Now, Houston Methodist CEO emphasized they are worried that that could be dangerous for patients, particularly the most vulnerable. When I asked the nurses about putting patients at risk, Kara, for example, agreed that she has an obligation to patient safety, but she said she also has an obligation to herself and her family. She said some people might see that as selfish, but she's putting her own rights first. And Savannah, they all echoed that.
Yeah, Kate, and worth underscoring, there were the proper clinical trials before these vaccines were approved. It happened fast because they cut a lot of red tape in Washington. That's where
right.
The timeline got tighter. Yeah. All right.
It
really
was quicker,
interesting.
but there were trials. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Kate, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.